Let's talk about movies and TV shows that we watched. We watched a lot since last time we did something.
It's been a while, so I regretted that the moment it came out of my face.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about a show that we've been watching on streaming on
Paramount.
Paramount? Okay. I get confused with all these streaming services now, but Sylvester Stallone has a TV show. I never thought I'd see him in like a serialized TV show, but here we are.
He is so good.
Yeah, he is.
You know, I've always had a weird crush on him, but he's
great. The show's called Tulsa King.
Yes.
So basically it's a fish out of water story about a mafioso who does like 25 years for his mafia family, doesn't talk or whatever. You know, he doesn't squeal, he's not a rat.
Right.
And he gets out and the mafia don says, you can't live in New York anymore. We're going to send you to Tulsa, Oklahoma. And he's like, yo, Tulsa, what's that? You know, so and he goes to Tulsa, and
it's pretty good.
It's all fun and kind of funny because he's been, you know, in jail for 25 years, so he doesn't know a lot of things. He didn't know that like pot was legalized.
Right. He didn't know how to use a smartphone or
stuff like that's fun. Yeah, but it does get pretty heavy at times. It's kind of violent. It's fun. It reminds me of the Netflix show with Stevie Van Zandt, Lilyhammer. Almost the same kind of thing, except the guy from Lilyhammer, who is almost like Silvio Dante from The Sopranos. It's almost the same character. He goes into witness protection. He's a mafia guy, and he ends up going to Lilyhammer, which I believe is in Norway or something. Yeah, and so it's like a fish out of water there. So he's like, you know, in this new place. So Tulsa King is a lot like that. A lot of the little jokes here and there are about like Stallone not knowing what the hell's going on. I can't remember the character's name. That character has Dwight. His name's like Dwight something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real. It's like a non-Italian name, which in a way is a joke in itself.
Yeah.
So far though, so good. We haven't finished actually the series yet, the first season. I know there's the second season in the works. But so far, so good, right?
Yes.
Yes, it is good. So, let's say like Sopranos is up here. So I'm going to give Sopranos like a 10. Breaking Bad's a 10.
Yeah.
So far, first season of Tulsa King, what would you give it?
7.5.
Okay. All right, I was going to give it a 7.
Okay.
Because I enjoyed it. It just, we haven't become obsessed with it though.
No, but I have to give him the extra half a point just because it's...
Yeah, he does still look good.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope I look half that good when I'm like 80 or however old he is.
He's in his 70s.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well, you know, there's him and Sammy Hagar in his 70s. You know how I am. I'm just...
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Sammy doesn't age either.
No.
But he doesn't have a TV... Well, he does have a TV show, but not one that we watch. He does have like a Sammy's Road Trip or something.
Why don't we ever... We've watched it.
Yeah, I've watched it on occasion. You know, Hangover Sunday. Usually I watch stuff like that.
Yeah, it's perfect.
So, what else have you been watching without me, though?
Well...
Because you've been watching something without me, and I've been watching something without you.
Yes.
So, we can talk about those two right now. So, you go first.
Well, I went back and started over with Schitt's Creek because we were watching that.
Yeah.
And then I think we finished like the second season and never went back to it.
Right. It's great.
So I started over and just started plowing through it, and
if you
haven't probably hear me giggling from the other room because
if you haven't seen it, you should check it out. Who's the dad from American Pie's in it? The main actor, the dad. Is it Eugene Levy? Mm-hmm. Okay, there you go. Yeah, right. He's the main guy. Yeah, there you go.
The dad.
He's the dad in this show, and he's also the dad in American Pie. Yeah. Great show though. I can't remember the other actor's name. The Roland. Chris Elliott.
Yes.
Yeah, great too. It's a lot of fun.
And he's very typical of his usual character.
Yeah.
A little
weird.
Yeah. Daniel Levy's in it. Mm-hmm. And I mean, there's nothing to not love about him. Like, you just have to love him.
Yeah.
And Catherine O'Hara.
Okay, great. Yeah.
And she plays her typical,
yeah.
highfalutin, snooty kind of...
Now, it used to be on Netflix. It's not anymore, I don't think.
It's not anymore. It's
where can we see it?
Hulu.
Hulu, okay. So you gotta probably sit through ads, but that's okay.
There's not too many.
That's fine.
It's the same stupid ad over and over.
Yeah.
The one with Slash.
Slash. I could watch Slash a lot, though. Okay.
Not a fan.
Last but not... Okay, wait. You gotta give a rating to that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's definitely an 8 at least.
Okay.
At least. It's just so good.
For what I've seen of it, I'll give it 7.5 because it is good. But I just haven't gotten back to it.
I've been looking for something to just make me laugh, and it's working. It's doing the trick.
I've been looking for something to make me depressed, I guess, because I've been watching The Last of Us.
Apparently.
I love post-apocalyptic stuff. You know that.
Well, so do I.
But you like post-apocalyptic with a little bit of humor.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, even Mad Max has a little bit of humor. You know, this is like, whoo, boy.
Heavy.
But, yeah, it is. But if you played the game, the nice thing is, this is the first show or, you know, any kind of video game related entertainment that goes from video games to either movie or TV show or whatever. This is the first time I think they did it justice. Usually video games to movies or video games to shows don't work because the people that write the stuff don't know the video game. They don't know what makes the video game special. One of the creators of Last of Us is one of the showrunners, I believe, and the guy who is directing most of the episodes, he loved the game. And if you play the game, it's pretty heavy. I mean, the story is really good, and there's a lot of gray area. There's no good and bad. It's just people do things for themselves for selfish reasons. Survival, yeah, because it's post-apocalyptic. It's not after a nuclear war or anything like that. It's after a virus pretty much wipes out most of humanity. Yeah. But it's great, and I can't recommend it enough to anyone. And you don't have to play the game
No, I didn't
enjoy it.
I didn't, but from what I did watch of it, it's just a very good show.
It's a really good drama, and you know the main thing is what you would do for love. That's the main thing about the show. From the first episode to last, it's this father's love for his child who he lost, and then he meets Ellie, it's no spoilers here, Ellie is the key to finding a cure to this virus, this plague. So he has to travel across country guarding her. And so at first he just treats her as cargo, but as it goes on, he learns to love her as a daughter, you know, and I don't know, it hit home with me, you know, because, you know, Ellie may not be blood, but Ellie's his blood. You know, by the time it gets to 7th episode, you know, it's because he really just shelters himself, you know, from everything because of what happened years ago. It's a great show, and I really wish The Walking Dead ended up being more like this show. You know, because when going back to The Walking Dead, because they're very similar shows. When The Walking Dead was at its best, when it wasn't about zombies. The first 7 episodes in the first season, maybe a little bit into the second season, there was a lot of human drama. Last of Us, you tend not to see these zombie-type creatures after, like, the 5th, 6th episode. Like, there's maybe 1 or 2 of them. There's a couple big action set pieces, but then by the time, like, it's the first season's, like, winding down, it's more about the choices that they have to make at the end, and it's more about the human drama than, you know, zombies and creepies and stuff like that. It's more about humans being evil. So,
yeah,
I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10. It's fantastic. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
What else have you been watching, dear? Because I've just been watching random stuff. I mean, I spend a lot of time just watching TV. I have a lot of downtime, and I've been watching, like, you know, my usual engineering disaster shows and crime shows and Married at First Sight. You know, not that anybody really cares about.
But they're all fun shows.
Yeah, you know, it keeps my interest. But you really get into stuff when you watch it.
Oh, yes, I do. And we haven't watched the new season of Mandalorian yet. We haven't got there yet. Maybe tonight.
No. Yeah.
We should
that's
start.
probably a
We're
good
like
idea.
2 episodes behind, so.
Yeah.
And we haven't forgot about the bad movies. Okay, we asked, a couple months ago, maybe 2 months ago,
Yeah.
when we went on our hiatus, we asked about like bad movies. Like, hey, give us a movie that's so bad it's good, or so good it's bad, or whatever. And we'll watch it and review it. And we got a list of them. Ooh. You know, and the weird thing is, I saw some of them already. You know?
I know.
Yeah, you know. Like The Room. We will talk about The Room. We're going to have to do just a whole episode on The Room. But
we may have to go see that in the drive-in again. They're doing it again. Did you see?
Oh, good. We had a good time last time.
Yeah,
And
we'll do a repeat.
one of the actors from The Room was actually there.
He's gonna be there again.
Yeah, that's Mahoning Valley Drive-In. There's a little plug for you guys. Great place to go. I love that drive-in. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. I love their theme weekends and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And they bring in these actors and stuff, and they'll do Q&As, and we just had a really good time there that night.
We did. It was so much fun. And The Room is so much fun to see with other people.
And it has that cult following now.
Sure.
Like, you know all the words.
Yeah,
and
it's almost like Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, you throw props and you bring all, everything that goes along with it. It's fun.
Well, let's save that for our Room episode because we got to do that. And we got to do a couple, what?
We're going to do a Room episode?
Sure, we'll do a Room episode. Yeah, absolutely have to. That's like the best, worst movie ever. Mm-hmm. But yeah, anything you guys have sent us, we're going to try to check them out. We're going to try to check them all out because, like I said, I've seen some of them already. Some are just, I can't wait. I can't wait. 'Cause I love movies that are so bad they're good. Like The Room.
They have to be entertaining.
Yeah.
I get bored.
Yeah.
I get very bored with movies. I don't know why. Like I said, they have to be worth my time or I get really mad.
Well, I'm out of beer, so we're done. That was the new installment of Des and Jeff Watch Stuff. All right, come on, let's go watch stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.